Hello, everybody, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. I'm continuing to progress my way through the storyline for this game, and in today's episode, we're continuing along with that progression. So I'm supposed to bring Anomaly back so I can go talk to Nada about some of the stuff that's been happening in the story. So let's go ahead and go do that. I'm at the part now where I have lost contact with Artemis, and I'm dealing with Apollo right now. So I'm supposed to go talk to Nada about, or Nada, I don't know how you pronounce her name. My wife is a native Spanish speaker, so it's Nada. I have to go talk to her about Apollo's plan to do whatever it is he's going to do. And then I guess we'll find out what happens from there. So I'm not really sure. Like, in Elite Dangerous, there is no main quest line that you follow. It's not like a story-driven game. You just do what you do. In this game, there's a long quest line that you're supposed to complete. So I do want to talk about things that have changed since the last time you've seen this. I did discover that apparently you can do custom difficulty settings, and as a person who doesn't really like the grind part of a lot of games like this, I find that very appealing because now I've been able to turn off the crafting and monetary costs to get certain things. I still want the adventure part of it. I still want the go out into space and do stuff part of it. I don't want it to be truly creative because I don't want it to be like a peaceful mode or anything like that. I want to go out into the galaxy and do the adventure part. I just don't necessarily like doing the grinding part of having to save up enough money and find enough nanites and find enough this and that and the other thing. And I like being able to bypass all that stuff so I can focus on the parts of the game that I find fun. So I know that some of you are probably going to be like, cheater, cheater. True, yeah, I cheated, but I'm doing it because I want to have fun, and that's the primary goal. So I did end up getting the Corvette that I wanted. I don't have a station here to be able to show it to you, but the next time we're in a station, I'll try to make sure I go into the Corvette builder or whatever like that and show you everything I did. But yeah, this is what I came up with. I think it's kind of cool. I really like this. I really like this shape right here. So that's what we're using. Let's run over here to the teleporter, and then we'll go talk to Nada, or however you pronounce her name. Okay, what does Priest Entity Nada have to say? What knowledge, Traveler? Is Apollo entity known to you? Let's explain the plan. Traveler entity that is not known to Nada, yet Nada, I don't know how you pronounce the name, yet they know Artemis entity who themselves no longer recalls Nada. You bring news that alarms Nada. What else does our home fail to see? Ask what to do. Polo friend has kept us safe. Nada's carapace has been Nada's, and Nada's only for many years, outside of the cycle of data. We help others escape, those who might process our reality. Nada has peace here. Those who hunt us cannot see us. Nada does not want it to end. But better to understand to know what comes for us. Do not stop on our account. Okay, so we continue with Apollo's plan. We're supposed to search for the source of the sentinel energy trace, and our action that we have to do is to return to space to begin the search. So we need to run back onto our ship here, launch, and then I guess we'll get an update to do something. I don't really know. I have to say that the quest system in this game needs another pass because there's a lot of times where instructions are pretty vague on what you're supposed to do next, and like for example, I had a really hard time with the triangulation mission where you're supposed to put down some locator beacons or something like that. I had a really hard time with that because if you don't go far enough away from your Corvette and you just try to place it down, they don't tell you, oh, like they really need to make it so that every placeable thing shows up, and rather than having different modes, everything just shows up, or just some kind of a message that, I don't know, that says, I don't know, there needs to be some kind of in-game message. It took me a long time of actually going on the internet to do research to figure out that the problem was I was too close to my Corvette, which was making it so I couldn't put the beacon down. It's kind of annoying. So, I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and head over here to this ley line source. We can get landed onto the planet and go figure out what we're going to be doing. Hit the atmosphere, let's get down to the planet, land, and then we'll go searching around for where this ley line source we're trying to find here. So this is our approximate location. We had to land, do the whole scanner thing. always got to do a little bit of searching around, trying to find a place to land. There we go. All right, so we'll get ourselves landed. Gonna hop out here. And then, let's see. So it's gonna be off in that direction, it looks like. I did go ahead and buy myself all of the upgrades I could get for my exosuit and all that stuff because, you know, why take forever to get places? Okay. Well, it says we're going in the wrong direction now. Alright, now we're in range of finding the thing. And, oh. I guess if I had looked around for a second, I would have found it. There we go. There's no pronouncing any of that. I don't know what to expect as I approach the structure. An army of sentinels, perhaps. Some gateway through which I'll find Artemis. But in the shifting structure of this monolith, I can feel something else. A story, a vision. It is already burning itself into my eyes. Well, let's go ahead and activate it then. The Traveler, arrival. The Traveler awoke beneath the shadow of a red star. Though the lonely cosmos they fled, yearning for purpose and meaning. They found an anomaly, an aberration, a door to the heavens. No Gek, no Vy'keen, no Korvax could see it. Only the Traveler could perceive the portal, though they did not know how to step through it. They didn't know the secret language, the glyphs, yet they did not yet grasp the price of the final truth. Okay, well, let's figure out what the glyphs are. I am filled with the knowledge of an ancient traveler. I see glyphs in my mind, part of the code I need to activate a portal. As I depart, I spot a sentinel drone in the distance. It moves away quickly. Okay. Escape or destroy the sentinels. Okay. There's the last one. Oh, I always forget that you can't... Where's my ship? We're gonna have to run in a direction anyway. Come on. Go. I hate this part. Climbing up a hill like this. Alright. So yeah, let me get back to my well, let's get back. It's right here. Never mind. I was going to say, let me get back to my ship. I'll bring you back when we're done, but we didn't actually go that far, so never mind. Okay, so let's hop back into the ship and see what the mission update tells me. So is this going to be one of those things where I have to, like, follow the portal ley lines? Wait, what? Is it going to tell me where to go, or... Oh, yeah, another planet. I figured it was going to be another planet, but... that was my assumption, because that's usually what happens on these. You do one thing on a planet, then you leave that planet, you go to another planet, you do a thing, and then you go to another planet, you do a thing. So ideally, this is going to be one of those... Alright, so let's get out of the planet here. And away we go. Down into the atmosphere now. Whoa. Well, I'm pretty sure... I don't know. Is that going to be what we're looking for? Just want to look around for a second and see if I can find the actual thing first. Yeah, whatever. We'll just land and do it that way. It takes a long time. It takes a lot longer to walk around and do this stuff than to, you know, fly around and find it. But you can't really tell anything on the ground like with this sometimes. So it's just. Hopefully this is what we're looking for. It's the only structure I really see. Okay, as I approach the structure, I feel the same burning sensation in my eyes. There's nothing to read. The Traveler sin. The Traveler found a way they always did. The first drone screamed when it was cut open. Within the shattered memories of sentinels, the Traveler found the glyphs they needed. They passed through the gateway, emerging before the face of omnipotence. The Traveler asked the Atlas how many worlds were left to visit. They had seen so many in their lifetime. That's a lot of planets. More than could be seen in any lifetime. It's impossible to explore the universe before the Traveler dies. Let's witness the glyphs. I'm filled with the knowledge of an ancient Traveler. I think of the Atlas. I encountered this name many times in my travels. Okay. So now we gotta go find that final glyph. No idea whether we're gonna have to fight off anything, so let's just get out of here quickly. We'll do this, and then we'll press the C key, wait for the mission indicator to show up, and then we can go and find... Oh, okay. We're not gonna have to go very far at all, it looks like. Alright, well, let me get over here. Alright, so this looks like it's going to be our final thing that we have to do for this guy. It's actually the first time I've had one of these show up on the same planet. So I always assumed that you always had to go to a different planet. Guess not. I don't think I've had a multi-stage mission thing that showed up where you were able to stay on the same planet to do it. And especially within range that you didn't even have to, like, leave the planet to go around it or whatever. Alright, so let's go this way. And up the stairs. And do this last fragment here. Everything here is tinted with the same red, the same unobservable crimson that fills my vision when I blink. I can only hope that this structure holds the final glyphs, that my trial at these ruins is nearly over. A purpose. The Atlas told the Traveler they were the first of their kind. A multitude would follow. They would be endowed with the same noble soul, able to travel from planet to planet in eternal solitude. The first Traveler rejected the gift of the Atlas. It was not what they hoped for. What was the purpose of infinity if you could not see it all? If you were alone? If you would one day die? The first Traveler cursed the Atlas, claimed that they would not find a way. That they would find a way to survive no matter the cost. All of these worlds, all time itself, will be for travelers to witness. I am filled with the knowledge, again, so we're grabbing some more ancient information. Okay, so we gotta locate and activate a portal. So let's get back to our ship. Run up here and activate our scanner thingy. And wait for the quest marker to show up. Alright, so are we... I think we have to go up and... Yeah, I think we have to go up and out, and then we can boost our way, or we can... not boost. What's the word I'm looking for? The more it's like a bar of soap, man. The more you try to grab it, the more it goes away. Pulse our way over there. My brain just would not grab the word for it, and insisted on doing that, so whatever. Alright, so... let's get down here. Oh, that looks like what we're looking for. We'll land right here, activate this portal, and see what's on the other side. Okay, so... Traveler anomaly confirmed. Breach, 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 breach. I approach the portal. I think of everything, of every passing thought and idle wish that led me to this moment. Within this gateway, I might find Artemis. I might find the source of the sentinels. I might find a whole new universe. It's not fate. I'm making a choice. Let's input the glyphs and go. I step forward not knowing what's going to happen. This will be the start of everything. Enter the portal. Are we in the same spot we were, just in a different dimension? No, this is a different place, right? Okay, so what now? Locate and activate a portal. I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now. I don't know what's happening. Oh. Okay. The text blinks before me. It awaits input. Well, who are you? Let's say hello. Hello. Hello, world. Audio recording plays, echoing out across the vast interference. We were once travelers, aspired to be more than dirt and dust. Show me a word. Show me a world, Atlas. Show me something no one else has ever seen before. The voice ends, interference grows, the interface grows still and silent, and awaits a command. Well, let's perform a diagnostic. It has been that many years since the last diagnostic. 64% of worlds operating within expected parameters. That many actionable observations awaiting analysis. Subroutine sentinel status error. Subroutine glass operational. Traveler status operational. Error warnings. Exomind structural integrity compromised. Initiate personality interface. Sure. Okay. Reality fades, everything does. My body, my voice, all of it speaks to me. Atlas stands before me. I want to ask it about Artemis. I want to find them, but something is happening to me. I need to get out of here. I need to... Scream, I guess? Okay. Wouldn't let me do anything there. Not really sure how to handle that. Probably should have submitted. So it's sending me back, I'm guessing? No, didn't send me back. Okay. So now what? The portal has placed you some distance from your ship. Head towards the ship marker. And I could have just summoned my ship, but that's fine. We'll just run. Let me get over to my ship here. Never mind, I just summoned it. No point in running 500 units when I could just have the ship come to me. I also have all the fuel and all that stuff, all the launch fuel and stuff like that turned off, so... Just, you know, anything that adds unnecessary grind, I haven't turned off. I escaped to my ship, glad of something familiar in this strange world. Where has the portal taken me? I was caught in the gravity of that infernal machine, not strong enough to resist. It identified itself as Atlas, the entity so many worship and fear. I saw no sign of Artemis, no trace of the sentinels. Why did I even step through that gateway? Well, we're gonna try to, because we were trying to rescue Artemis. Is that a lie? Is that true or a lie I tell myself? A kind thought of a noble person might have. Artemis was indeed in need of assistance, but did I really risk my life just for them? There's something more, some other yearning. As I stare at the console, an opportunity presents itself once more. There is an inbound transmission emerging from a location on this very planet. You are not alone. Okay, it's coming from this system. Oh, sorry, I was holding the key down. All right, well, the next thing I need to do as part of my quest line is to follow this signal. Obviously, I'm going to do that on my own time because we are out of time for this episode. So hopefully you guys had fun. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. If you'd like to support the channel, I do have PayPal and Patreon links in the video description, as well as, I got to repair my ship, as well as the thanks button just below the video itself. So thank you very much for watching. Be sure to come back for our next episode, and I'll see you then.